staying with the NCN 6 o'clock news. Health teams are continuing their mission to provide assistance to persons affected by the accumulation of water. Dr. Julius Amsterdam, who headed a team to Victoria on the east coast of Demerara today, indicated that there is no alarming illness in the area. Details from Monica Jones.
Healthcare workers dispatched by the Ministry of Health have been visiting several parts of the country to assist affected residents. Today, the teams visited Festival City in Georgetown, Victoria, Enterprise, and Dazzle Housing Scheme among the areas on the east coast of Demerara. Dr. Julius Amsterdam from the Ministry of Health Vector Control Department, who headed a team to Victoria, verified that cases of skin and acute respiratory conditions were identified. He noted that persons came out in large numbers for assistance.
We've taken the opportunity to go and mobilize and at least educate as much as we could. The other thing is we've, after starting a little late, however, we've been able at least to set up sites here and get persons to come out and receive some medical attention. I think that there's still some need, however, for us to come back and see what we can do again. But I'm very happy that at least we're not seeing some grave illnesses, things like leptospirosis, dengue, or more serious illnesses.
Dr. Amsterdam is advising persons in affected areas to properly dispose of their garbage in an effort to improve the situation. He is also calling on persons to use protective garment in flood water while ensure they sleep with bed nets.
Getting footwear that can actually protect away, especially if persons have to move around. I know children will be out from school at this point in time.
The medical teams are distributing oral rehydration solution and antibiotic creams, among other supplies, while environmental teams are assisting in the cleanup exercise. Onika Jones, This is Clock News.
Forest protection in Guyana has been given a boost with the signing of a $41 million grant agreement, which will improve forest monitoring in the Morabali Forest Reserve. The agreement was signed today between the Environmental Protection Agency and the Ministry of Agriculture. Here's more.
The Environmental Protection Agency will assist the Guyana Forestry Commission, GFC, in the establishment of a forest monitoring unit at the Morabali Forest Reserve. The project will last for 7 months at a cost of $41 million, 35 of which came from the German government. The GFC will set up a monitoring building equipped with 3 vehicles and communication equipment. Agriculture Minister Robert Passad says the GFC will better manage the Morabali Reserve, which is over 11,000 hectares and is vital to sustaining the biodiversity, especially the green heart species.
So the establishment of the station and the communication equipment and the vehicles will certainly allow the GFC to be much more vigilant and to ensure that the purpose of this seed bank is truly served.
Minister Passat says monitoring is important since because of the lack of a permanent presence and inadequate resources, there has been evidence of poaching. The Guyana Forestry Commission, GFC, is a semi-autonomous organization which is legally mandated to manage and control the utilization of the state forest, ensuring an optimum and sustained yield of forest produce and the maintenance and improvement of the environment. 2/3 of the forests are classified as state forests, managed by the GFC to maximize their contribution to national development. Forests cover 169,000 square kilometers of Guyana's total land area. Reporting for the NCN 6 o'clock news, Adeli Ramprasad.
One business proprietor, Kamal Kanai of Kanai's Guyana Electrical Agency, is lamenting the fixtures of bus stops, but the traffic chief is saying that it is unavoidable. Mr. Kanai was addressing an issue of him having to park on the other side of the road because of a bus stop being placed directly in front of his business. He states that his customers will have nowhere to park, and with this he will lose customers, which will affect the income of his business. He also stated that it is dangerous for his family and customers to be parking a long way and walking back to the store since it is a security risk. But Traffic Chief Neil Semple says business operators will be allowed to park on bus stops in order to discharge goods into their building. The annual Maine Big Lime promises to be an excellent event this year, with meteorological officers' prediction of moderate showers for early Friday with cloudy to bright skies by noon. A children's play area is among the new additions to the event. NCN's Nicole Telford visited Main Street at noon today and filed this report.
Friday, December 26th, Main Street comes alive with the annual Main Street Lime. This section at the corner of Lamaha and Main Street will be the children's section where they get to play games and fun for the day. Local performers and surprise performances are expected as hits and jams. Stage is what is expected to be a super concert. This parking lot at the corner of Main and Middle Street will come alive with performances from the It's and Jam promotions who will be joining the Main Big Lime for the first time this year. The craft and local produce display is built for early in the day and will be on display along the avenue. At 10 in the morning, citizens can come out with their families and enjoy craft that will be on display and for sale. And citizens can come out from 10 in the morning on Friday, December 26th to partake with their children and flow along Main Street. The Traffic Department of the Guyana Police Force has advised that vehicular traffic will be blocked from Main Street, which includes Quamina, Middle, and Newmarket Streets. Nicole Telford, NCN 6 o'clock News.
Bail has been refused for 48-year-old Ordick Reed and Keith Pence by the acting chief magistrate charged with manslaughter. The duo was charged with unlawfully killing Ardell Haynes on December 9th at the Isla Penitence. The man was knocked off his bike and beaten by the two men who took him for a thief while on his way home from work. The matter has been transferred to Court 3 for January 22.